At the preparatory meeting of the Project Dear held in October 2015 in Martorell, Spain, Croatia was given the topic Plants and Animals, and we had to prepare a lesson that will encompass both the language objectives and an IT product which could then be used afterwards. Since plants and animals is quite a broad topic, for this lesson we chose insects, as they are structurally and biologically quite different than the people and the most of the animals that inhabit English textbooks and workbooks. We decided to teach this lesson to our upper elementary school students, 7th and 8th graders. We did 2 lessons of 45 minutes each. As far as the lesson structure is concerned, we decided to introduce the new vocabulary during the first part of the lesson by giving a short introduction using a PowerPoint presentation to the students about the most common species of insects, as well as their body structure, along with exercises. As a motivation for this lesson, we used a PowerPoint slide filled with images of various insects and asked the students what they see and if they recognize any of the insects shown. The students identified some of the species of insects, and we elicited Croatian names for the species they didn't know. We then instructed the students to open PowerPoint presentations that had already been copied to their computers. Their task was to match the English names of the species of insects and their Croatian translations to the images of insects using internet dictionaries. We checked the exercise in a way that the volunteers came to the teacher's computer and matched the images of insects to their names. We then asked the students what are their thoughts on insects. We asked them if they consider them good or bad, and asked to give reasons for their opinion in order to elicit a discussion and practice new vocabulary. Students expressed their opinion on various species of insects by raising their hand and giving arguments. Students were then instructed to do one more exercise in their PowerPoint presentations. Their task was to read a short text about the anatomy of insects and to fill in the blanks with the correct names of the parts of an insect. We then checked the exercise in a way that the volunteers came to the teacher's computer and filled in the blanks. After that, the students were instructed to register on glogster.com, a cloud-based platform for presentation and active learning, on which they will create multimedia posters, the so-called glogs, in teams. Once the team finishes their glog, they will give a presentation about their topic to the rest of the class. The first team was given the topic Insects, the most successful animals on Earth. They were given specific instructions, including the list of questions they have to answer, such as how many insects are there in the world, how do they protect themselves from predators, and so on, and also the links to web pages on which they will find information about their topic. The second team was given the topic Insects as Pests. They were also given specific instructions, including the list of questions they have to answer, such as what is the definition of pest, are there many species of insects that fit in the definition of pests, and so on, and also the links to web pages on which they will find information about their topic. The third team was given the topic Insects, making the life on Earth possible. They were also given specific instructions, including the list of questions they have to answer, such as what are some useful products of beneficial insects, how was honey regarded in ancient civilizations, and so on, and also the links to web pages on which they will find information about their topic. The fourth team was given the topic Cockroaches, the ultimate survivors. They were also given specific instructions, including the list of questions they have to answer, such as how long have cockroaches been inhabiting the earth, how long can they survive without food and water, and so on, and also the links to web pages on which they will find information about their topic. During the main part of the lesson, the students worked on their glogs in teams. Some members of the team read the questions and looked for the information, whereas the others did the creative part. If they had any questions, they could ask either the English teacher or the IT teacher. When the teams finished their glogs, they presented them to the rest of the class, one by one, and answered questions the other students asked them. They could also choose a team leader to do it, or they could do it in pairs. After they presented their work, they uploaded their glogs to the 7th and 8th graders Facebook group so the other students could see what they had done. At the end of the lesson, the students played a quiz on Kahoot. The quiz contained questions from the language part of the lesson. The students logged in with the password given by the IT teacher, and in the end we declared a winner.